I want you to focus on this particular thing where Ranjith was obviously there to get a story, to see that the ongoing fracas in the Manchu family, where does it head? And he was hit so grievously by this Barbaric Babu, you know, holding his. He actually looks like a demon from Amar Chitra Katha to me, actually. Navina.
Firstly, thank you, Sudha, for this. Before I start off, I just want to thank the TV9 management for making sure that you're standing by the reporter. It is always the management that needs to back so that the voice can get louder. And I'm glad this debate is happening today. And firstly, this family which says you're infringing our privacy, the same family wanted the videos and the coverage for their family events, their weddings, their schools, and even for boutiques and all. They wanted the coverage. Why do you think media wants to cover only one side of it? We don't act according to what the rules you're setting. Your idols were people. People want to see a whole holistic picture of you. If you want your children getting married, even your children getting caught will be covered. That's where the neutral, the unbiasedness nature of the media is coming. And the way he hit him, no, not just journalists, any human being should not be hit. And for 1 month, he cannot dispose his duties. He's a video journalist. He needs to speak. And today, I am told that to eat also they put a pipe for him to eat, and he cannot speak and takes 1 month to recover. What kind of human would do that? Even if, let alone a journalist, anybody. The mic is an iron stick. You are out of control. And the same thing, if it would have happened to a women journalist, there are incidents that have happened in Telangana recently against women journalists too, where the mics were pulled off, where a reporter who was pregnant was covering Bonala festival, and the police were just pushed her off, and said, and the politician says, why are you even coming to report? The media is doing their job. They're assigned something. In case of Ranjith has covered serious things than what is being said today. He covered the Telangana agitation that was even intense and fierce. This is your family feud, which came outside through a police case. If it wasn't police case, the Ranjith did not enter your house. It was your son who opened your gates, and he was being very polite even when he was asking your reaction. And normally, when people look at, he might have anger, whatever is there. He's wearing an Swami Mala, Ayappa Swami Mala. And when natural instinct of any person is to be even more respectable for such person, and instead of being considerate, you are just going on attacking a journalist, and you want us to be like, do not infringe our privacy. What kind of behavior is that? This
Yeah.
is a highly deplorable incident, and I
Right.
strongly condemn this.
All
As a
right.
journalist, it's a job hazard that we have today.
Absolutely. Let me go to now K.S. Prasad, my friend. K.S. Prasad never mixes his words and is right there, very direct. Mr. Prasad, what is this Barbaric Babu all about? I mean, I have heard vile things about him in the past, but as a responsible journalist, I shall not quote them. But I have some cases. There is a check bouncing case, there is a kidnapping, alleged kidnapping, a threat by him. There is also of harassment case against an actress, and whose sister later went and filed a police complaint. What is this? Anger management? Just plain and simple, a man who just does not have control over his faculties. What is going on, Mr. Prasad?
Good evening, ma'am, and good evening to the viewers and good evening to the co-parents. As ma'am rightly said, it is a primary duty of any human being to respect others, particularly journalists. When they are really in need of, they really want most coverage. But when certain things are taking place negatively as far as their family matter is concerned, they doesn't want any coverage because they want privacy at that point. A father is nothing but a frustrated father. He had 3 children, fit for nothing, and they are only eating by sitting in the house, and they're enjoying the privileges what Mohan Babu has earned. When these things are happening, and all of the sudden, last kid who is Manoj, he has given a divorce to a child accountant, and later he married another family war is going on between Mohan Babu family and Boma's family. On that family, she bought a girl and he married second marriage. From there itself, the issue is started. And there is no acceptance, only the pretension. With the pretension, the marriage has taken place. After that, when as they entered into the family, they have not been considered, they are not been tolerated. And Mohan Babu itself is having a Manoj of second wife's son. The other two kids are the first wife's children. They are showing more affection to Mohan Babu. He has fallen in the trap. And recently, that elder kid is taking a movie with the worth of 100 crores. He pledged all his assets. And in the college, there are a lot of issues were taking place, and nobody is bothered to pay attention for it. These issues, Manoj has brought into the limelight, which they have not tolerated. And all of a sudden, they've shown their frustration on this young kid. Subsequently, these developments have taken place. And today evening, in the last evening, there is an audio which was released in Telugu. Mohan Babu is categorically said, I earned a lot of respect. I've grown up, I brought up in all my life with a beautiful discipline. Is it called discipline? They never have discipline in their lifetime. They use all sort of ruckus language, abusive language to the people around. They show all sort of arrogance to the people and
All right.
attitude, and they expect everything to take place. As
Right.
far as the mic which was used against Ranjith is need to be condemned, and journalists are not tolerate these sort of things. And it is his duty first and first place give apologies to the journalist fraternity, and later he has to bear all the expenses. And he is a poor middle class family as far as Ranjith is concerned. It is his basic responsibility to take care of him. But that too
Absolutely.
is in Swami Ayyappa
Absolutely.
Mala.
Yeah, yeah. And I think more than, the physical thing may, it will heal. Ranjit is a young man. But what about the trauma? Who's going to pay for it? The trauma that he's bearing right now. Of course, TV9 management is taking care of all the expenses like they should. Like they should. If today I fall from this chair, I think my management should and will take care of me because I am performing a duty. But the point of the matter is Mohan Babu, who will move from one case to another, bear the trauma that my colleague Ranjith has borne. And Vamsi Srinivas, I want you on screen right now. Welcome to the show. Very, very sad circumstances, I must say. The question we are asking also on Twitter and other social platform is, should he be arrested? Should Barbaric Babu, aka Mohan Babu, be arrested for this?
Yeah, for that matter, anybody, as my colleagues have already said, we are living in a kind of a civil society, not a barbaric society. So no human being has got any right to attack another human being. That is the basic premise. As far as us arrest is concerned, definitely why not? Even the section that 118 which they have now clamped, it's I mean directly not they have not done anything. I don't think not even the culpable homicide not amounting to murder. That section was also not clamped. What all they said was that I think causing hurt or something like that with a weapon, which is having, I think, maximum of 3 months, 3 years punishment. So I'm sure, I think they have not even clamped the non-violable section. Second thing, what I could notice from the videos and all, or from my own reporters, is that it is a thorough failure of police also. They have never tried to manage the crisis. The police were there with at his place, inside his premises, even and outside the premises. And when both sides they're acting like goons and trying to break open the gates and trying to make an entry and trying to prevent, just police were there doing nothing. Even when this Ranjit was attacked, all of them were there. The inspector, ACP was busy talking to, I think, somebody over phone, and the efforts to stop it is not really sincere or complete. So they could have actually averted this. And when it comes to arrest, I have to check the High Court report, but now we got a report that High Court stayed some of these notices issued by the police to Mohan Babu. So we have to see how things will shape up, but definitely he has to be arrested.